Oh, look at that. The countdown finished just as the tune finished. It's almost like I planned it. Good evening. How are you doing? Hope you're all good. I hope this is working. I really do. I hope my mic levels are okay. I hope I'm not blowing your heads off. I hope the music isn't too loud. I'm trying new stuff. The software I was using was no good anymore. Well, it worked, but if I end up getting a Twitch partnership or affiliation or whatever they call it, it would cause me issues. So I've had to switch my software, which then caused all kinds of problems. So I've been trying to get that going. Can't read the chat very well though. Old eyes. Astral Solari. Hello, things fell apart last week. I lost the stream. Was I here last week? I don't think I was here last week. Something went on. I think it might have been a migraine. Another migraine. So you didn't miss much, mate. I don't think I was here. Dennis, good evening. No, the tattoo business is so quiet to the point where I can't buy food shopping tomorrow. Let's put it that way. So yeah, we shall see on that front. But I hope you're doing well, mate. Bartholomew. I assume you've got more to your name than that, but in the little window, that's all I can see. Evening, mate. I've become a Twitcher for nothing. No, you haven't, mate. You haven't at all, because this is just a temporary thing. I want to go over to Twitch permanently, because YouTube have got... I'm going to sound like a money grabbing git now, but YouTube have got really greedy and they take 40% of your earnings, and Twitch don't. So I'm trying to go over to Twitch just so I get more of an income from the videos and stuff again. I mean, you don't get a lot, but 40% stings a bit. So so I will be making the transition over to Twitch completely at some point. So it wasn't for nothing. Mark's mods, everything's perfect. That's good. I just have to make sure I don't shout, because if I do, then my little audio meter goes up to red, and you'll probably moan at me. Did you? Oh, hey! Thanks, Mark's mods. Appreciate that. I hope that wasn't too loud either. That was quite loud here. Still a work in progress, all my audio levels. Did you finish your last project with the tattoo model? I did. 2 seconds. Maybe 10 seconds, not 2. Switch camera. Where is it on this bit of software? There. There she is. Reflection of. Get rid of that reflection. There you go. In a nice spanky frame that cost me an absolute. It's all done. Prints are available in my store. And you can buy the original if you've got enough money. Where am I going to put it? It's not going to fall over. Put it down there. Okay. Evening, Steve 131. Hope you're good. Tattooing. Yes, I was. I was working late last week. That was the last day I earned some money last. Kenneth, good evening. Rub smoking sauce. Evening, buddy. Good. I hope things pick up soon. I can do something if you wish. I'm good, thanks, Dennis. Thank you for the offer. I will survive. Got bread. That'll do. I want almost half your earnings. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube are quite greedy. I mean, my videos get, all my old videos, they get around about 1,000 views a day. Which isn't a massive amount, but, you know, it's an alright amount. And with that, I make around about £6 a month. Which, you know, they must be getting more than that, surely. I mean, all my old videos have adverts on. Put that down there. Looks awesome. How much are you pricing the original? Just curious. And the prints. The prints are... I'm going to have to go have a look, actually. Can't remember. beart.com. That's me. Stop. I know I've got a load of different sizes on there, so it depends on what I want, really. The cheapest one, canvas print, is 20 quid. Yeah. And how much did I say for the original? Gotta check my prices now. I don't want to contradict myself. If I go to my profile, 300 quid I'm asking for the original, mate, in that frame. The more you make, the more... Yeah. Reminds me of my boss. Yeah. Yeah, I've had bosses like that. Luckily, the guy I work with now, he's a lovely guy. I mean, the guy I worked with before was a nice guy as well. Yeah, the guy I work with now owns the tattoo shop I'm currently working in. Proper nice. Right then, so let's carry on with Dennis's guitar, shall we? As you can see, I haven't managed to do sod all on it since last stream. Change the camera again. That bit's off there. It's really weird now because I've got my streaming software, but then I can't see any chat on it. So to see the chat, I've got to go to a website which has got a load of delay on it, but I can see the chat. But then to switch cameras, I've got to go back to my streaming software there, and then go back to my live scene, which is that. Just like that. And then I've got to go back to the page so I can see chat again. Is the boss at work tonight? Becky is at work, mate, yep. I'm unsupervised until 9 o'clock. So, as we were doing beforehand, I'm just going to trace out the details, cut them out, spray them through. All very exciting. But there's, God, this delay's going to... All this white bit is just black. So there's not a massive amount of detail. So hopefully we'll get this bit done tonight, and then I can peel off all the masking. You can actually see some something exciting. I'm gonna need 2 monitors again, aren't I? That would solve the problem. I could have the webpage on one and the streaming software on the other. I'll have to have a tidy up. I need to make some more desk space. But actually, with my boss, the more you do, the less he wants to pay. He wants to motivate you to work less. So I've got a white colour pencil. I am just going to scribble on the back of this. I already have, it feels a bit waxy, but we'll scribble some more on. What have we all been up to over the last 2 weeks? I had my birthday earlier in the week, for those who don't know. Ripe old age of 45 now. Physically, anyway. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm nowhere near that age, man. Mentally, it's all different. Trying the paper stencil for the first time. How do you keep the edges folding up from the paint? It's a tricky one because paper is so porous. If you're using a lot of paint, then it will absorb it. Have issue. But what I'm doing here to combat that is I've put a masking product all over this called Ultra Mask, and then I'm tracing the details onto the Ultra Mask and cutting it out. So where this is like a plasticky film, it doesn't curl up. But if I've got to use paper, then I tend to dust over it. Just do a light dusting over it, so you get the markings on whatever you're painting, and then freehand it from. Or don't reduce your paint as much. If your paint is less watery, then it won't absorb into the paper quite so badly. But at the end of the day, you are spraying something wet onto paper. It will fall apart. Unfortunate. Unless you use something like photo paper, you know, printer photo paper. It's got that glossy side. That might give you a bit more work time. Where it's glossy, it won't be. Obviously, the edges will still. Might give you a bit more play time rather than standard paper. Having a live view. But yeah, you can kind of see it there. The white pencil on the back of here gets transferred onto the mask. Gives me an outline, and I can just cut that out. Job's a good one. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. That lot. Got a couple of new followers on Instagram, that's always nice. I don't know if you guys remember me mentioning about royalty-free music and how much of a pain in the backside it is to actually find some truly royalty-free music. And I think I found the solution with this new bit of software and connecting your Spotify to it. So this music is coming from my Spotify that's on my desktop currently playing. Person's created this playlist specifically for using on stream. He gets paid from Spotify. He gets so much every time somebody plays one of his tunes. So technically, he's getting paid every time I use his music in my stream. And I won't get any copyright strike. Perfect. Everyone's a winner, as I say. Falling out with the family company, so took a break and got kicked where I was staying, so my week has been... Oh mate, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I hope things get better for you very quickly. I'm 59 in 18 days. Wow. I still think I'm 21, but my body reminds me... Yeah. Mine too, mate. Yeah. My body is very good at reminding me just how far I am. Took the old Honda 500 out for a couple of days, and I think I saw that on YouTube, Dennis. No, YouTube, Facebook. Sorry. Yeah, it looked great. Rolled up tape for pencil. Yeah, that's a good tip. Yeah. Now following on Instagram. Thanks, Mark. I'm not going crazy with tracing the rough shapes. The detail with the airbrushing. What a nice chilled play this is. I did try and find something a bit more guitar-y, a bit more rocky. The one I found was a bit too much. Bit too angry. My head's right, that'll do for now. Let's... Oh, I found my stencils that are lost, by the way. Remember me? I mentioned a couple of streams ago that I had some perfect stencils for the clouds, and I couldn't find them. I found them. Poor old things. They're falling apart a bit. I need to get some new ones. Great stencils, these. Very, very useful. If you've got these two and this one, you're laughing. Alrighty. let's start with the round bits. Oh, and other news as well, over on Twitch, don't know if you've noticed that there. I've decided to do a giveaway, but on Twitch. If you subscribe to me on Twitch, I'm not sure how much it is. I think it's a tenner, I think. And it's not a recurring thing. I think once or something. You'd have to go have a look. But basically, if you subscribe to me on Twitch and I hit 10 subscribers, like it says up there, I'll do a little giveaway. Probably one of my prints. Because I got a whole stack of prints here that never sold or anything. So I might as well do something with them. Give back to the community. Plus, I'd like to make a Twitch affiliate. In order to do that, you need subscribers and followers. A bit like a partnership. Have so many videos and stream for so many hours and have so many followers, except Twitch takes one step further and you have to have so many people interacting with each other in chat. Quite a few more hoops to jump through, but they don't take half your money. Couple of days. Right. Old faithful, the old Iwata CMSB custom micron. As before, I had that one, those two. I have 5 drops of the Trident True White and 5 drops of the Trident Reducer, and then I filled up the rest of the paint pot with water, and it's not filled. I get that on camera. Wait for this stream to catch up. No, I didn't get it on camera. There we go. Let's go outside. Okay. So the paint cup isn't full up all. That can't sub on Twitch, no sub button, can only follow. Oh, okay. Alright. Or do you have to have so many followers before you can get subs? I remember seeing that. I appreciate the follow. Every follow will help enable me to get to the next level where I can then have subs in us. That's a good point. Mark's Mod started following me, didn't you? And it still says South London Boy is my last follower. It should have updated. And Persistent Noob, it said that South London Boy should refreshed it. What's going on there? Don't know if I can change this midstream. Nah, I'll look at it later. Good evening, Mr. Savage. Hope you're good, buddy. Really at first, I think, then you get the sub button. Yeah, that sounds about right. Something in my head is saying that, yeah. How the rich stay rich, collecting other people's money without doing any of the work. How to be. Yeah, I'll launch my own one. YouTube. I nearly lost the tiny little end of my a little bit that goes right on the end. Hot dog. I put it in this little pot for safekeeping, and then I knocked it on the floor. But not very safekeeping after all. Right, so I have got this circular bit here to do, and it's got a very bright white bit. So what I did was I cut out a bit at the top, and I've just dusted in a bit of white. Then I'm going to peel off the rest of it and continue painting it, but I will have that bit brighter, so you see where the bright white bit goes. Forward planning. Do-do-do. Concentrating now, look, I've shut up. Maybe you can get other people to paint for you. Still call it. You know, that would be great, wouldn't it? have a team of airbrush artists working for you. That was my dream back in the day, of having a custom paint shop with multiple airbrush artists. Not taking all their money, of course, but much like tattoo studios do, you know, where one guy owns the place and has multiple artists. Air rent. Yeah, just have a almost like a graphic design company, but with airbrush artists instead. I was going to call it the Custom Creative. I think, yeah, going to be called the Custom Creative, and be a whole team of airbrush artists who, you know, we would do graphic design and stuff as well. There'd be a custom paint shop out the back. That would have been great. There's a company called Image Design Custom Amberley, I think, who are basically that. They do a lot of paint jobs for racing. And a helmet. Alas, I used to work with down at Altamora. Their airbrushing now works for. I do miss painting the bikes. And lots and lots of fun painting the old motorbikes with Beach all those years ago. Right, start again. Bartholomew, South London boy. It's Brian, SD card lender. Right, South London boy is Brian. Must remember that. By the way, if you don't all hear from me in the future, probably because YouTube has me shadow banned. Really? I hate shadow banning. It's like on Instagram. The second you mention the word YouTube, nobody sees your post. They swear blind they don't do it, but it's blatantly obvious that they. So annoying. Which is why I spell it Y-O-O-T-O-O-B. It's not me being stupid, although I am, but I spell it like that, so hopefully it beats the algorithm. – 2019. Have I gone up 10 YouTube subscribers? I'm sure that said 20,000. If it has, hi YouTube subscribers. I'm saying that quick. YouTube subscribers. Hi. Like I mentioned earlier, I will be making the switch to Twitch. But I'm not going to forget about YouTube completely. I just won't be live streaming on here or there. If you're watching me on Twitch. I'll just wait till the end of a project, get all my live streams together, and do the old speed paint video like I used to do. So I'm still going to upload videos to you. Just won't be the live streaming. The live streaming will just be on Twitch. Just because it's David Dory. Good evening. Hope I didn't butcher your name there. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is good with you. I'm thinking now I've got all this streaming stuff set up properly now, working again. I've hardly got any tattoos in next week either, so I'm going to be at home a lot. Spare at the moment, live streams next week during the day. Wife permitting. Doesn't mind sitting there quiet, although I have put a what do they call it? A clip, a limiter on my mic, so it only picks up a certain decibel level. So hopefully when she's over the other end of the room watching EastEnders or whatever, it won't pick her up. I hope. How do you like Restream? I don't know if I like it yet. Yeah. Hence me saying that I might just go to YouTube. Hence me saying I might just use Twitch. And I don't. Yeah, this Restream thing is a bit odd. And my stream is a few seconds behind. I mentioned earlier I'm having to have my own stream open so I can see the chat from Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Because in the streaming software that I've got, I can only see Twitch and I can't see the YouTube chat, and most of my followers are on YouTube, so I've got my Twitch software, streaming software open, but then a web page open, and switching between the two is a me personally like Twitch better for views. Yeah, I like Twitch, and it's got loads of little perks on it as well. I'm still very new to Twitch, but like all the little emojis and unlock been there for so long. While you're just watching a stream, you collect these little points that team and stuff like that. So there's an awful lot more to Twitch than meets the eye. I quite like how interactive it is. As opposed to YouTube, it's just start a stream, people watch you. You're lucky. Obviously you got the interaction with chat and stuff, but Twitch has got a lot more interaction. Now it's got plugins on it, so you can do giveaways right there in the actual chat without having to do anything external, because YouTube's got nothing like that. So yeah, I'm still a Twitch noob, but I'm learning how it all works gradually. Yeah, the affiliate, whatever they call it, subscriptions with perks, like a giveaway prints to subscribers, like once a month, little draw, give a free print away to a subscriber. Sometimes, I mentioned this before, sometimes I might even do a little competition or a little draw between my subscribers to actually win one of my originals. That was the original idea. I would paint little paintings on stream, and then once it was finished, give it away to someone in my subscription list. So that's still on the cards. That's what I want to do at some point. This lag is way behind in the States for yeah, the lag is a killer, isn't it? It was a temporary fix for tonight, because like I say, most of my viewers are on YouTube, so I didn't want to leave YouTube out tonight. And 2 questions that have not showed up in your chat yet. I am brand new to Twitch. I just signed up today. I do my live feeds at 4 PM. I will In fact, I'll do it right now before I forget. I will chuck you a follow. If I go to there and go to Twitch, and then it's all gonna go completely haywire probably. But hope you're on there. There we go. I am now following you, mate. Don't say giving away what? Hey, cool. Plus, with the fact of Prime, you can sub at no extra cost to you, and the streamers all give. That's a very good point. With if you've got Amazon Prime, you have one subscription that you can use a month on someone. So you can use it on one person 1 month, and then next month you can use it on someone else, or you can just choose to use it recurringly for that one person every month, and it costs you nothing, and the person you've subscribed to gets the monetary benefits. Always nice in my book. Thanks, man. Good work. Thank you. I appreciate that. What are you brushing on? I am airbrushing on a guitar, mate. Can I zoom out? No. If I go over to there and go on that one. Yeah, you still can't see it, but it's a guitar. DRN, who's in chat, this is his guitar. And we are airbrushing it with an old Kawasaki motorcycle, with nice sunbeams coming through the clouds. The stream's so far behind. I need a haircut. Did you know it's National Hug a Ginger today? National Hug a Ginger Day today. Go find a ginger and give them a hug. Apparently it's also National Tea Day as well. So hug a ginger and make a cup of tea. Didn't smell a piss either. I hope not, mate. I did shower this morning, but, you know, that was a good few hours ago. Nice. Quite a nice. Oh, hello. Ooh, who's that? Got to wait for my stream to catch up so I can see who it is. Come on, lag, you can do it. Ah, thank you, mate. Cheers, David. Okay. Oh yeah, this playlist is quite nice and chilled, but a couple of tracks are like hold music, aren't they? Please hold. Your viewing is very important to me. Back in there. Then what we got? We've got a bit there like that. How to insult gingerhead people. Make it National Day that they get hugged. Yeah, I'm not much of a people person. Someone ran up to me to give me a hug. I think I was going to get mugged or something. Yeah, it's quite nice music. There's just the odd track that you think, oh, that kind of sounds like hold music. Well, it's better than death metal. Which, of course, isn't to everybody's taste. My metal days are behind me. All a bit shouty these days. You can't hear the lyrics. And as for the ones where they sound like a barking dog, I hate those ones. And how old do I sound right now? I used to love a bit of metal liquor in the day. When I was young, listening to them on the wireless. Having to go to HMV to buy a CD, none of this streaming malarkey. Kids these days don't know how easy they've got it. Alright, I'll shut up now. Back into the exact came from and squish it down with my finger. Nope, you cannot beat a bit of Pink Floyd. I always remember when I was younger, my dad used to play The Wall. Of that album. I mean, to the point where I can't listen to it anymore. There's the odd occasion I listen to it, but just like tortured me with it. Like, it's a good album, don't get me wrong, but when you listen to it as much as I did, that and Phil Collins. He loved a bit of Phil Collins. Poor old guy, he's really looking old now. Yeah, he toured with Genesis, didn't he? Recently. Years have caught up with. Always Led Zeppelin. Oh yes. Can't beat the classics, mate. Get dry on the end of the old airbrush there. Let's get that. Right, so this bit is relatively black except for the bolts on there. There is one up in that corner. One down there. You're not showing your age, mate. You're listening to them on the musical equivalent of a rerun, aren't you? You weren't about when their music came out first time round, were you? Surely not. Always makes me laugh when you're listening to the radio and practically every song you hear, you can identify a sample in it from a song that came out when you were little. Like, really? Can nobody come up with their own thing anymore? Now I'm going to stop there because I'm sounding ancient. Turning into a right Victor Meldrew. Left school in 1977. I was born on the 17th of May 1977. Some of my daughter thinks she listens to, yeah, it's just a rip-off of this. She often likes the original better, yeah. Funny how that goes, isn't it? I've got one. I've got one. Whoever that one is, thank you. I'll just wait for my stream to catch up on my screen here and I'll be able to see who you are. Astral Solari, thank you. Thank you for the follow, buddy. Oh, thanks, David. Hair character wrong. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Right, so this is quite dark, but there is detail. Put down here, so it's... Come on, stream, catch up. On camera. Yes, it is. So yeah, there's quite a bit of detail in it, but it's also Bit flapping about isn't annoying at all, is it? This is not making a fart noise though. Leave that to me. You did it right, mate. It popped up on the screen. Thank you very much for the follow. It helps me out no end. Eternally grateful. Like I say, hopefully with enough followers, I can then get affiliate or whatever they call it. And once I've got that, I can do the whole subscription thing and start giving things away to subscribers. I would do it to just my followers, but unfortunately I am 100% skint, so I wouldn't even be able to cover the postage. So at least with a subscription I'll be able to cover the cost of the. That's the plan anyway. What did you do first, tattoo or airbrush? It was airbrushing first. Yeah, I was airbrushing from crikey, early 2000s, around 2001, 2002-ish. And I started tattooing 2014, I believe. So yeah, the airbrushing came first, and then I went to pick my kids up from school one day, and I was chatting to the guy who did my poison ivy on my arm. That one there, because our kids went to the same school, and I actually get that on camera. Don't think I did I? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, our kids went to the same school. He was opening his own tattoo shop and offered me an apprenticeship there and then. So I kind of had a tattoo apprenticeship land in my lap. I was very lucky. I always fancied being a tattooist though. My uncle's best mate when I was younger. I got the most awesome uncle on the planet. He used to play Dungeons and Dragons and all that lot. So every Sunday we used to go round there, and I'd just go straight up to go round my nan and granddad's, and I'd go straight up to his room, and we'd play Dungeons and Dragons and watch Back to the Future and stuff like that. It was great. And his best mate was a tattooist. I remember thinking, that is a really, really cool job. I want to do that. Then, what, 30 years later, I got an apprenticeship. Got my first bike, June 77, 50 quid. I still ride, but bikes have got a bit myself. I know that feeling, buddy. Yeah, although I've been in the biker scene for decades. You know, with the airbrushing and all that lot, and a lot of my friends were bikers. I was in a biker club and stuff like that. I've never actually ridden a motorbike ever. I am shit on 2 wheels. I think I was about 14, 15 last time I was on 2 wheels, and that was just a push bike. And I came off it horribly. Went to go up at a curb at the wrong angle. I went up the curb, the bike didn't. Face planted a stone wall. And I gave up on bikes. They look nice. I can appreciate a nice motorbike, but I'd have a trike. They've got stabilisers on. Back, had to jump in the shower to wake up. What did I miss? Ah, you missed me giving away £1 million, mate. Sorry. I've been meaning to ask, what's with the pictures in the upper left corner? Ah, that's all my work. I've seen a few Twitch people have like a running little slideshow of some of their previous work. So I thought I'd do the same. All this lot down the side here, stuff I've seen on other Twitch channels. I thought I'd copy them. Further skills from airbrushing, easy and completely different. You know what? I thought that it would be, although it would be very different, obviously, I thought I could apply some of my knowledge of it from airbrushing to tattooing. Nope. Obviously you've got art fundamentals there, you know, knowing about how different tones and different colours react with each other, complementary colours, triad, that kind of knowledge is useful. But airbrushing is done with like coats. You build up the coats to produce to put more pigment down on the surface and therefore make a more solid colour, but you can't do that with tattooing, really. You know, skin doesn't put up with that much layering. You know, airbrushing is a lot of layering, especially when you're doing colour stuff, laying colour over colour. Sometimes you're doing a white base and then you're putting candy over the top of it, so it's multiple layers to get to the end result, but you can't do that with skin at all. It's very much a get in and get out with skin. So you were doing a flesh tone, for example, with airbrushing I would do a base coat of a peach colour and then, you know, airbrush over a little bit of orange and then maybe some burnt umber and some red, whereas with tattooing you have to select the colour, the right colour for the right area, and just put it in and move on and then leave that area alone. There's no layering, so it's a very different animal. You all are. Hello airbrush fam. Hello V, sorry I'm late. Good evening Jesus. Will you be watching the Manx TT? Do you know what? I've never actually watched that. I keep meaning to check it out, but I never know when it's on, and then I always see it on the news and I'll be like, oh yeah, I've missed it again. I like our one vampire looking lady in a black and white window. Looks like a photograph. Yes, there are some photographs in there, mate. I do dabble in photography as well. I think we'll have to try looking over the shoulder, screaming down. Right. that the new Takumi? What's the Takumi, Jesus? I don't know what that is. CMSB Micron, most recent version. No, this one's an oldie, mate. I've had this for a good, what, 4 or 5 years, something like that. An odd shape. Good lady. There. Looks brand new. yeah, I gave it a clean. Bit of 2K thinners on a cotton bud. Job done. Starts next Saturday, the TT. I've put some videos on my Facebook. Okay. Have to check that out. The speed that they go at is insane. Next bit. Put in for time. 8:15. Lovely job. Still loads of time. Right, let's start playing with these. We better put that back in, which I think is that one there. Well, this song was that's just the two of us for a minute. You and I. Bikes, but it still blows. Oh yeah, it's scary, isn't it? Don't you know, they must have such insane reaction. I'd never. yeah, it's my my little scalpel. My trusty old scalpel. I've had this since I first started airbrushing. Obviously, I've changed the blade. What exactly are you doing with that blade? I can't tell. So I've got some Ultra Mask film stuck down on the guitar, and I am tracing down the details of the engine onto the masking by scribbling some white watercolor pencil on the back, then holding it down and using a biro to trace it, and then you end up with these mask. Therefore, you can then cut out each part, peel it off, spray in it, stick it back down, and jobs are good. What I've been doing all the way around here, once I've done all the bits I need to, I can peel it all off, and you will have the bike then. But yeah, this is just the white. I'll do the whites, and then I'll take all the mask off, and then go in freehand with some blacks to add shadows and stuff. I won't bother doing that with the mask on because it gives you very hard edges, which I'm not a particular fan of. So going in freehand with the black afterwards helps off. Can't see a lot there, can you? Right. Perfect. There you go, you can see what I'm doing a bit better now. There we've got 1, 2. Right, Marsh. Right, buddy. Let me guess, it's Husky P o'clock. Someone needs a wee wee. Right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I've got to let the husky be. I will be right back. Be done. Parts of the track there going 200 miles an hour plus average speed map 36. Good grief. It'll break. Nah. Dog going for a wee break, mate. He's quite good, but every now and then he needs to be let out midstream. Don't you, mate? Can't hold it, can you? Where was I? Right. There. The squirty painty gun thing. Can you imagine doing those sorts of speeds in everyday traffic? That'd be scary. Oh, scared the shit out of you, wasn't it? The amount of times I've been driving home from work or whatever and someone on a sports bike has just gone straight past me. Frightened the life out of me. Right, so up here we've got 1, 2, 3. Which go all the way across. You're right, Kay. Oh, have you? Ooh. 2 seconds. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, should be able to use that. Nice one. Aren't you thoughtful? Human body was not designed to travel that fast. My one certainly wasn't. Bit that's flapping about there. Down. It's because you're in the kitchen and he wants a biscuit. I live on the outskirts of the... That's my road is in the countryside. Yeah, I'm... Oh, excuse me. I'm in a little town on the outskirts of Winchester. Down the A272, which bikers love. They like that road a lot. All the guys with their pocket rockets going flying down it. Now where the Boomtown Music Festival was held. There. Sure. Right on the front. There you go. Get it from there. No problem. Really? That's just rude, isn't it? A whole can of fruit salad and my daughter's only got 3. Rude, isn't it? Only half cherries as well. That I would complain. I would write a strong worded letter. Dear Fruit Salad Company, there are only a couple. Cheers, Dennis. Glad you like it. It's looks a little bit messy at the moment. I'm just getting the highlights in there roughly. Ideal. A bit later on. Cool to me. Scott Jones, good evening. How are you, mate? Hope all's good with you, buddy. stretch the spine. Oh god. Oh. Oh, it's good when your breastplate cracks. Oh. My fast riding days are over now. I just looked and enjoyed the bike. Yeah, I wouldn't say no. If I was good on two wheels, I wouldn't say no to a Harley or something like that. Just a nice chunky cruiser. Obviously, I'd have to airbrush it all up. Don't know what with. It'd have to be all airbrushed. Cruise around on it. There's a lass comes up. One of my neighbours over the way, his girlfriend. Beautiful Harley. Big soft tail thing. Typical biker chick. She's all like leather clad. Takes off her helmet and all this blonde hair falls out the helmet and she does the old shampoo thing. Pushes it about. Looks like an advert for shampoo when she gets off it. Sounds gorgeous. Yeah, you use that frisket, always an option. Yeah, this that's why I like this so much. Called Ultra Mask by a company called Art Tool. I think it's endorsed by Craig Fraser or something because it's got his picture on the label, but it's just this like film that it's not completely clear like frisket, but it's very low tack, but it's just the right amount of tack that you need for something like this, so you're able to reuse it. I've tried frisket and other masking films, and obviously everybody's different, everybody works differently, but personally I haven't found a masking film that beats this. think my camera keeps focusing on my finger and not the paint job. See if it helps. Whoops, wrong button. Just open my email. I can go away. Needs to be interested. Damn. Wanted to click that one. Oh shush. What make is your compressor? I have a 3-litre Rotary since 1987. Nice. Mine is a Bambi BB50L. If I remember rightly. You can't see it, hidden away, but hiding down there. Got this one of the ones with the 2 fridge motors on it and a 50-litre tank. I've had that. Blimey. Had it. Must be going 15 years, something like that. Not as long as your one, obviously, but yeah, it's been doing alright. It hasn't tried to kill me yet. It hasn't let me down. I do sometimes wonder about the tank though, because obviously compressed air, so you get condensation inside the tank. I always, after every use, I drain the water out of it. But you got to wonder if they corrode inside. It's like at some point, if you're using it constantly, year after year, decade after decade, at some point is that tank going to rupture? So is there any way of looking inside the tank to see if it's alright, you know?
I do not recommend the fruit cocktail, that was disgusting.
That good, huh? Brandon was like that with the rice pudding. He tried it, he just tried a little bit and his face just collapsed and he's like, nope.
I already know you good at this stuff.
I know.
Now I'm even scared to try the sweet.
Nah, you can never get bad sweet corn.
Only good things are mustard.
I don't know, those meatballs I had for lunch, they were right. They were a bit budgety, but they were alright. my grandparents, my daughter's grandparents, my parents, went a bit nuts when COVID struck and brought a load of tinned food just in case. And then they didn't need it all. And they were like, do you want some tinned food? Because we're never going to eat all this lot. And my daughter's just tried a tin of fruit cocktail that was not good. Yeah, to be fair, I knew that rice pudding was not going to be good. Why Brandon tried it, I don't know. You drain it, will come out rusty. Never heard of one going back. Get the tank pressure. Yeah, I do wonder. The I mean, the water trap on it is full. I can't figure out how to drain it. And it's slightly yellow water, but I think that was because once I overfilled it with oil stupidly, and oil got into my water. I don't think there's any rust in it. Take the drain bung out and... Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, never thought of that. Ugh. Getting tired. Getting near my bedtime. Sorry, sweetheart? Evaporated milk is an empty can. Evaporated. It's nice stuff actually. You get that on a, if you put some of that on a like fruit pie, like a cherry pie or something. Warm it up. Nice bit of evaporated milk. Oh. Good shit. I need a cherry pie now. Now I'm hungry.
I would eat it with custard. I'm gonna have half a bowl custard too.
You have a cup of custard. You live such a rock and roll lifestyle. Some random fruit.
The pineapple.
Ugh, no.
Mango was like pear was all.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of pear. Just the gritty texture. Carnation and fruit salad, that's the one, mate. Oh yeah, the memories. Think you would get a small slow leak that you would hear before major problems. Undo them. Yeah. I remember seeing a video online once. I think it was on Facebook, just one of those random videos that pop up, and it was of a body shop. And this guy, obviously it's a much bigger compressor, but this guy's tank blew, and took a wall out, shot him straight out the door of the place. It sent him flying. I saw that and I was like, oh yeah, I wonder if that's actually possible. Because of course that tank, 50-litre one, and that fills up what pressure does that actually fill up to? I'm not sure. Fill up to about 120 psi, so nothing major, but 120 psi letting itself out all at one go. Gotta wonder what kind of impact that would have if it there under my desk. Yeah. Depending on the humidity, I drain my workshop every day. Yeah, it's a good idea. Like I say, after every stream, I drain that. Drain any water that's might have accumulated in it. I don't leave it with air in it. I only when I'm using it. Not using it, I'll drain it. Just safer that. Plus, it obviously makes it last longer because, like I say, I've had that for 15 years. It's still going strong. Cost a fortune when I got it though. It was about 800 quid, something like that. Well worth it though. Don't know what they sell for these days. Yeah, I should imagine they don't get empty very often. I know the one at the... Actually, in the 2 body shops I've worked in the past, they never drained the compressors. They always left them charged overnight. No one wants to empty them. Yeah. You need a very big water trap in your pants, yeah. It would be full of brown water, definitely. How much longer do we have on here, mate? Trying to figure out if I should take my smoke break now or later. Do you know what? We've got about 3 minutes, mate. And then I'm going to have to call it a day. Then my good lady wife will be home. And I need to make her a cup of tea, as soon as it's National Tea Day, and she can give me a hug because I'm a pretend ginger and it's Hug a Ginger Day. Did you know that, Caitlin? It's National Hug a Ginger Day. For real? Hold me. and it's National Tea Day as well, apparently.
In October there's a day, but I missed
a
it.
what?
I'm afraid. I missed it, so I couldn't slap Paddy.
Ah.
Marshall really wants some custard.
That's because it's food. Marshall wants all food. Especially if it's not his. Because he's a furry pig. Tea with a ginger biscuit, absolutely. Yes, it does. Yeah. I thought gas tanks until we said he drains his. I drain my tank regularly and my compressor. Or airbrushing, I had no idea tanks built up moisture, it baffled me. Now, yeah, likewise, I had no idea that compressed air was warm, therefore you get condensation. Who would have thought that air warms up when you squish it? Oh, okay. I've never smoked in my entire life. How boring is that? Saved me a fortune. Right, so zoom out, although I've still got a lot of the masking on. Can't really see much. But yeah, we got a lot done tonight. I was kind of dreading all this detail, especially all the fins in there. I thought that was going to take a long time. I didn't realise I'd be able to get it done in stream, so that was cool. Right, so there. Push that over there. Let's go back onto that. And go back onto that one. Hopefully it's not too dark in here. Still see me? You can still kind of see me. A bit of that. Hey, there we go. So thanks for tuning in, guys. And using white on dry. What have you done right? Oh yeah, plenty of tip dry, Kenneth. I just kept picking it off. Every time I stopped, I just went off camera and I just kept picking it off very quickly. There was a ton of tip dry, trust me. Glad you like it, Dennis. So yeah, take care, you guys. I like I say, I might stream in the week if I haven't got any tattoo bookings. So if you're about, keep an eye on my socials. I'll put a post up if I am. If not, then migraine permitting, I'll be back here next Saturday evening. So you all take it easy. I will see you next time. One of these buttons on one of these windows ends this stream. That one, I think. Yeah. Cheers, guys. See you later.